Loud next door, mission loud next door.
We got 1-for-1s, nigga, we don't do no fronts. Niggas know they mad cause a nigga going up. In the foreign wheel, red guts on the seat.
So what happened was that Monsta hit us up, wondering when we want to come by for a studio session. The date came by, and that's the day we made Q100. And then we were picking, going through beats back to back. And then when they heard this one beat, it was called Fronts. And they ended up picking that beat and rolling with the concept. And then from one verse to another, it made another fire song. And then we went from there. And then that's how that song came about. This right here is the loop / sample that we use for this beat. Right, then we put it in MPC, and then we loaded it up on the pads, changed the pitch and chopped it up and flipped it to sound like this. We don't use loops. Output's an exception. Because if we were to get a sample or a loop, we will want to flip it and make it sound something different. Because if you were to throw the loop into the same BPM and just throw some drums on it, that doesn't reach our standard. So it has to be somewhat original. We looped that, and we added the snare. We wanted it to hit harder, so I added some distortion on it. After that, we added the close hi-hat. After that, we added the 808. Then we took the 808 and we reversed it, making it sound like this. And then after that, from there, we just tagged it up and it was a wrap. So when that day was coming up, the studio session, we like to give our best impression when making beats. So when we had a pipeline of beats, we had a whole pack ready. So because we always expect that people are gonna skip through a whole bunch. But this beat was actually made the night before. When we brought it over there, that's the one that they ended up picking. So we ended up working hard enough. You know, we practiced 30 by Thursday. We gotta start on Monday through Thursday, and we had to try and get 30 beats within that time span. So with our consistency, we ended up making just enough to where that song ended up happening that day.
I'm chasing bread, the whole loaf, I'm trying to run it up. Is you gon' slide, is you gon' ride, cause shit ain't not enough. Been through some shit I can't explain, but game done had enough. The VA spaz and steady smash, it came with giddy up. If you ain't humble.